Some breaking news coming in. NIA has summoned 40 government teachers and teachers from different schools have been asked to report to NIA office on October 10th and 11th. This in regards to the recent targeted killings which were reported from Jammu and Kashmir. Let me bring in my colleague Pradeep Dutta on the phone line for more insights on this development. Pradeep, we are learning that 40 government teachers have been summoned with respect to the recent targeted killings which were reported from Jammu and Kashmir.
Yes, you're absolutely right. In fact, during the last few days, we have seen that there have been spurt in violence-related incidents in Kashmir Valley. We have seen that how minority community members have been targeted during the last 1 week. More than 7 people have been killed. So now NIA, which is going to formally take over the case, but before that they have summoned about 40 government teachers from different schools in Srinagar and outskirts area. They have been asked to present themselves before the NIA officers in camp office in Church Lane. They're in Srinagar. On 10th and 11th, they will be questioned. And besides this, a massive crackdown has also been launched, and more than 400 people have also been detained, which include the Hurriyat leaders. Some of them are from Jamaat-e-Islami, or some of them are directly or indirectly linked to the terror-related activities in the past. They're also being questioned. So this is going to be a big development. We have seen that how just 3-4 days back, the TR of terrorists, they had marched inside the school and they had segregated the government teachers after identifying Deepak Chand and principal of that school, Suprinder Kaur. They killed them. And since then, we have seen that the crackdown on the terror-related elements have already been intensified. Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha has also said that each and every terrorist will be held accountable for each drop of the blood that has been spilled on the streets of Kashmir Valley. So the government is not taking it lightly. Already counter-terror operation experts are also in Kashmir Valley besides the senior RAW and IB officials. They are assisting Jammu and Kashmir police and others in tracking down on these elements because they had already created a lot of panic. So most of these teachers that have been summoned, they are from the boys' middle school like Bhatpura, Khwajabagh, Kimber, and primary school Shur. And most of the schools, there is one teacher. Some of the schools, there are 2 to 3 teachers have been summoned. So they will be questioned in this regard. Because right now, the biggest concern is that the TRF organization, they are like part-time terrorists, these are hybrid terrorists, and they're doing their normal chores, and all of a sudden they are being handed over the pistol by the terrorists. They carry out this act, and then they mingle with the population. So that way, it's really getting very difficult for the security agency to identify them. And we have seen that in the last 2 months, they have been carrying out these targeted killings, and they targeted Sarpanch, they targeted other minority community members. 7 of them were targeted this year only. So this is, in fact, a serious concern. So right now, the focus of the central government as well as the government here in Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir is to somehow pin down these TRF elements who are operating in Kashmir Valley so that once again the confidence of the public is restored. We have seen that people have been demanding security. Already certain measures have been taken where the teachers have been asked to, from the minority community, they've been asked to take online classes. And many of the minority community members have already asked for the security so that the process of the migration is not triggered, because reason being that why they're carrying out this killing, one, they want to repeat what really happened in 90s. They want to trigger migration. They want to criminalize the situation. They want to disintegrate and destabilize India. That is basic policy. And that's what actually Pakistan has been trying to do. Reason being that after Jashn-e-Azadi and so many good things happening, tourism was picking up, development work was going on. These are the things that Pakistan cannot digest because normalcy is something that keeps on perturbing Pakistan. That's why they have asked the terror-related elements to escalate situation. We have seen that there had also been infiltration attempt from a line of control. So they are trying to destabilize the situation. But so far as the security agencies and national investigation agencies, the premier probe counter-terror group, they have summoned 40 government teachers. They will be questioned. Let's see what exactly will be coming out. But definitely it's going to put pressure on these terror elements who are trying to spread their tentacles and once again trying to create a atmosphere of fear in Kashmir Valley.
All right. Thank you, Pradeep, for all those details on the broadcast.